Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Dignified2K. We are back with another video, and you guys can see we finally got 99 overall on the playmaking glass cleaner. Now, to be honest with you, after the patch, I did not think this build was going to be as good as it is. And you guys saw in the first clip, man, there are so many different ways to score. I don't want to kind of go into too much detail right now in the intro about it. But I'm going to show you guys all the stats and everything on the build once you get 99 overall. It's actually pretty crazy. You can see we have a 73-point shot. And you guys know this year, you don't really need that high of a three-pointer to actually shoot consistently. The driving dunk is an 84, so we do unlock the first little steps to get pro contact dunks. 76 ball control, so in takeover we can speed boost, and you got playmaking takeover, so we can break ankles. You can see the on-ball defense is great. Perimeter defense is a 73. The interior defense really isn't that bad either, so even if you get switched onto a center that doesn't really know what they're doing, you can kind of clamp it up and you can still rebound. And another thing that I didn't even really get to mention, look at the speed, acceleration, the strength, and the vertical, guys. The strength is an 80 for a 6'8 build that's going to be running guard. It's amazing. The acceleration and speed is still super fast. And here are the badges real quickly that I'm going to be using. Like I said, I only get one finishing badge, but when this build hits legend, it's going to be insane. I'm just going to kind of go through real quickly all the badges that I used during this gameplay. But hopefully you guys do enjoy the video. Make sure you guys comment down below what you thought about the new update. I'm going to kind of go over everything from what I feel like is, what I feel about the whole update and what they can do to improve it. But like I said, man, hopefully you guys do enjoy the 99 overall playmaking glass cleaner. But without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right into it. Alright guys, so we're back with another video, and the first thing before we get started, if my voice sounds kind of raspy, it's because I'm getting over a cold. And the other thing is, guys, tomorrow they are having another Rush 1v1 event. Let me know in the comment section which one you would rather see. My post score, maybe taco fall action heading out that way, or would you guys rather see my scoring machine with the new dribbling animations going out there? I haven't played with the scoring machine yet in that event, so just let me know in the comment section which one you guys would rather see. But today, we've got the 99 overall playmaking glass cleaner. Now, I know you guys have been waiting for this. I've been waiting for it. I haven't been uploading as consistently as I wanted to the past couple weeks because I have been grinding this build, and let me tell you guys, it was definitely worth it. But today we're going to be talking a little bit about the patch, about the aggressive behind the back, all that kind of stuff like that. But if you do enjoy, man, this playmaking glass cleaner and you want to see more of it, make sure you let me know in the comment section. But today, like I said, the aggressive behind the back, this is the very first few games that I played with this build, and it's the first time I played with the actual patch. Now, I know the patch has been out for a couple days. I didn't get to play the first day because I was grinding this build. I knew after the patch came out, I had to play this build and get it right before I headed to the park. And these are the first games you guys are going to see me playing on this build in the park with the patch. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of liking it. If you guys have noticed, I'm using brand new badges. I'm using brand new animations, a brand new jump shot, all that kind of stuff like that, and it's kind of refreshed the game for me. And that's going to bring me to the next point. I know a lot of different communities on this game have a different feeling about the patch. For example, I know a lot of us YouTubers enjoy the patch. It kind of got very repetitive for us. Going back all the way to 2K19, we've had like the same kind of like feel of the game, the same park, even though it's not the same neighborhood. It's the exact same parks, kind of a new play style, I understand, but like just looking at the same park for nearly 2 years and putting in as much work as YouTubers usually do on this game, it kind of got repetitive. And we're 4 months into the game, and I was kind of glad we got a new change. But look at that move right there, guys. Like, I was not doing stuff like that before the patch. I'm absolutely going crazy on this build with new moves, learning new things, and it's definitely been fun for me. Now, I can kind of understand the standpoint of people like pro-am players, stage players, stuff like that. I know if you're going against the top tier players, you're going against the top tier lockdown defender, and I've seen tons of screenshots of this. It's very tough to score. The aggressive behind the back was a move that like every build usually did because it created a ton of space. If somebody got caught behind a screen, they're going to get a wide open three because most of those guys have Hall of Fame range extender and stuff like that. So you can literally pull from nearly half court. And those are the kind of games that are going by really quickly. For the competitive play, I can kind of understand why you could be upset and why I would think, the aggressive behind the back was nice for you. For example, the only thing that really bothered me about the aggressive behind the back was, to be honest, tight handles. I kind of liked the aggressive behind the back because it was one of the only quick moves in the game. But tight handles definitely kind of ruined it. If you're getting ISO'd, you guys have seen it a lot. That's why a lot of the guards go on the 1v1 court this year. A lot of guards were going on there because they could abuse tight handles and actually get by centers, the post scorers, which is a whole different story about things that need to get patched. But they were able to actually be competitive on that court. Nowadays, it kind of seems like the guard is kind of obsolete on that court just because tight handles doesn't really work as often. And, you know, the centers are still overpowered. So it's just kind of weird. I kind of understand, like I said, the aspect of that because it sped up the game and it made games interesting. And that's another thing. I know a lot of 2K League players were kind of upset about this move being patched. And it got me thinking, man, in 2K19, and I don't know about 2K18, the first year they had the 2K League, I know they play on patch 1 of the game. And if you guys remember 2K19 patch 1, I know I kind of forgot about it, and actually one of my friends reminded me. Patch 1 NBA 2K19 was steal lanes galore. If you guys watch any of the 2K League, I didn't really watch too much of it, but patch 1 of 2K19, passing lanes were insane. The shooting was a little bit different. You know, there's different things about 2K19 that were in patch 1 that weren't in the later patches of 2K19. But it's nothing like 2K20. There's literally brand new animations. They've updated the behind the back 3 different times. And if they're playing on patch 1, that's going to be insanely different. And that's kind of what I feel like they need to have. I do feel like maybe Pro-Am needs to have a different rating or different rankings even, or a different setting, because for me, for a 2K League, I think they have to have the game more offensive based. Now, if you think about it, I know I'm kind of ranting a little bit about the 2K League, but you guys can watch the gameplay behind the, the commentary. The 2K League, for example, was kind of boring to watch for me because the gameplay was really slow. The aggressive behind the back kind of implemented a new thing where it kind of sped up the gameplay. People are doing crazy things. You guys have seen Pro-Am this year, but the 2K League also makes it where you can't even use your builds in the animation. So kind of, it's watering down the competitive play, and I think this is even going to make it even more watered down. It'll be interesting to see what they do, but I do think there needs to be some changes. Now, let's talk a little bit about the build, finally. If you guys are this deep into the video, comment a chef emoji down below. The real ones, I'll like it. I'll follow you on Twitter. Leave your Twitter as well if you're this far into the video. But I'm cooking on this build. Look at this, man. I wasn't doing this before this patch. This is a 6'8" playmaking glass cleaner going out here cooking people, man. Like I said, I've had a lot of fun with the new patch because I've got to try out new dribble moves. I got to try out new jump shots, new builds, new play style, all that kind of stuff like that. And it's been a lot of fun for me. And I'm just absolutely out here killing it, man. This playmaking glass cleaner is definitely something I would recommend if you guys are looking for a new build. I know it's a grind, but the best way to do this, honestly, is the defense and playmaking pie chart. So if you ever have a pie chart like that, you need to hit the rec center. And even MyCareer for defensive, but for playmaking, I would say rec center. And, just get the ball, chuck it up the court. You get a lot of playmaking badges. You can see now they're switching out the center on me. I'm just comboing up. Not speed boosting, by the way. I can't really speed boost yet on this build, but look at this move, man. That would have been such a kill. That would have been nasty, but we end up missing that. But the thing about this, guys, if you're running point guard with this build, you're playing insane defense. And you can see right there, I just told Mellows to go worry about the inside. I can play defense on centers. I can play defense on guards. And I can still, hold my own against both of them. So you can see they're putting the center on me. I'm going to go ahead and break his ankles. Kind of James Harden it a little bit. Let him get back up. And then I'm going to finish around the rim, even though I only have one finishing badge. I try to get the contact dunk right there. But we only have one finishing badge, guys. And we're still able to finish. Again, catch and shoot. It's just so simple, man. I'm so glad this year all builds again can kind of shoot. Because if they didn't, you would just see so many 6'3" pure, not even offensive threat, like playmaking shot creators out there, and the game would get even more boring. So I'm kind of glad they made it where builds like this can still shoot consistently, because it still makes the game a lot of fun. You can see we're ending games so quickly. I'm only showing you the offensive highlights of these games because, to be honest with you, we really didn't miss too much. We're ending games in like 4 minutes. So from my perspective as a park player that's still competitive, I'm still ending games very quickly. I'm still having a lot of fun. I'm still able to do my thing, but I can still, like I said, I can understand the Pro-Am of the stage perspective. It is a lot different. You can see he's playing pretty good defense, kicking it out to Vuidz. He ends up missing it, but like I said, I'm able to get my own rebounds, run back out here, shoot a 3, bang, and we're still able to make it, man. And I'm just able to do so much on this build. I'm using box and worm. I've noticed a lot of guards and even a lot of centers don't really use that, so I'm able to get around box outs with even just bronze badges, which is another thing I would recommend if you guys are this deep into the video. That's a little tidbit for you guys. I think that's another thing I would actually do. But you can see we've got takeover again. He's not gonna be able to bait me. When you get 99 overall, you can get the long athlete layup package, which is that layup that everybody uses to get the nice, you know, little hop step inside of the paint. So that makes it even more overpowered. You can see the center's just baiting inside the whole entire time. Rim run, dot to the corner, green bean. With playmaking takeover, you get that little extra boost, so the guys in the corner are going to be able to hit even more consistently. So like I said, this build is definitely very overpowered. You can see again, watch this cook right here, behind the back, baseline, reverse dunk, postered on 2 people. Like, what build is doing that out there, guys? But as we wrap this up, make sure you leave a like, man. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you comment down below and let me know what you guys actually thought about the new patch. I know there's a lot of different opinions, but make sure you guys leave a like I said. Hopefully you did enjoy, but it's been your boy Dignified, and I'm out. Peace.